Welcome back to Alex Lawn Adventures. We are going to be identifying some sort of weeds today. So, we're not going to cover all weeds, just a few of the more common weeds. So, between me and my neighbor's lawn, there's a good chunk of weeds over there that we're going to be able to identify. I do have some in my lawn around the edge of like the street and where my grass meets up. I kind of got some weed pressure there. But if we go around this way, we're going to look by these blocks here, and we're going to look at something called spurge. Now, spurge grows along sidewalk cracks, these blocks, right on the edge of stuff. Now, spurge is like a viney weed. You can see it's kind of just a real viney looking thing. Usually it's kind of a reddish color. You can kind of see it's kind of a reddish looking color. So that is spurge. And you can see I have another little guy right there. Another little thing right there. It kind of, it kind of follows your borders and your walkways and stuff. So, now if we go out here, this is white clover. You can tell it's a white clover because it's got the flower. But then all these little clover, 3-leaf clover things, right next to it, this is a wild violet. If you let these grow up long enough, they will become purple with a purple flower. So this guy right here is a thistle. You can see because it is really pointy, it'll jab you. That is a thistle. And then again, right next to it is a bunch of wild violet. And then we go over here. This is what we call a salad bar. It's got all kinds of stuff. So, down here toward the street, we have some foxtail. Foxtail can be identified by this little guy right here. It can look a little bit different from foxtail to foxtail, but this is a foxtail plant. Kind of looks like a crabgrass, but it is not. It's in the grassy family. A crabgrass plant is going to be one of these. Why it's called crabgrass is because it spreads real low like a crab and goes all the way out. If I can find one that has a seed head, that way you can identify it a little bit better. This could possibly be another type of foxtail. It's kind of been, well, this ain't foxtail. I guess it's something different. I'm not quite sure what that is. If you know, comment below, because I'm not sure what that thing is. Here's some more foxtail. Wish I could find a crabgrass that's flowered out so you could see the difference. This guy right here is your common dandelion. There's quite a bit of that in there. Okay, so this is a crabgrass plant that is flowered out. You can see right here all these little seeds. Now, one crabgrass plant, if it's a good sized one, could have up to 150,000 seeds on them that will germinate again next year. I'm going to do a video on crabgrass, but this is what a crabgrass looks like. And it looks like a crab because it's all flattened out. And it's hard to mow over. It just keeps spreading because it's so low that stinking dogs. This behind me is what I would call a pasture weed. or horseweed. This is not a flower. That's a weed. And then if you look over there, that's a maple tree that if you let grow by a maple squirter, yeah, over a few years they'll turn into a maple tree. Back over here, we have, this is another thistle. Again, you can see it because it's spiky. This is a little bit bigger of one. And here's some more white clover. And you got more wild violet over here. Some different ground ivy. So, all these weeds can be killed with a weed killer. Crabgrass can be killed with a Roundup or a crabgrass killer. So, all these can be taken care of. Guys, if you got questions, let me know. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching today's video. We'll see you in the next one.